is it one hand or is it just, are you just like karate chopping? What are you doing with your hand?
Yeah, so I'm holding my hand, parallel to the ground.
Nice.
Low and all these over it.
That's pretty fucking badass, my guy. Hell yeah. Alright. You absolutely do the thing.
But I don't know.
Try that one more time for me.
Oh, you guys looking for a moon cleric?
Justice, I think it's looking at me.
Kill it!
I can't, it's not my turn.
I take that duty with honor. God damn it. Well, the ground needs to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20, you guys! Fucking hurts! The ground dodges! The ground fucking dodges!
Okay. So, with our brave adventurers plus a beat up lifter and a Castile who got a stern talking to from Jorix, you guys are in the main room of the of Xiao's keep, and Xiao is there in front of Xiao, Castile, and Lifter is just asleep on the side.
Like on the steps.
Yeah, like a beaten up dog.
Oh.
It was rough for him.
Poor little guy.
But Zhao says to you guys, like, do you know what I've realized? We've actually never all just had dinner together.
Huh.
You know, you're right.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that this is that tomorrow is a Suenan holiday. So if you guys wouldn't mind, I would like to formally invite all of you to Quandan Day.
What is Quandan Day? I've never heard of it.
It's a celebration of, well, you know how there's two phoenixes, two protectors?
No, tell me more.
I will. So it's a celebration of these four energies. So we'll have fireworks. If you have a pet, I would suggest comforting them. Cast Calm Emotions. That's a spell you guys have, I think. One of you does, and she looks at Jorix. You should have it.
I don't. It's this guy.
You've been told.
The Paladin's the real negotiator in our group.
That is true. Sheriff Goldhammer is the main negotiator, bafflingly.
Yeah, I am.
So, if you guys wouldn't mind, we'll have a feast, a 4-course meal, and we'll just enjoy each other's company.
That sounds lovely.
An authentic Suenan holiday? No way am I turning that down.
Okay, so with that, we'll start with Gustus. Gustus Goldhammer.
That's me, Gustus Goldhammer.
So with Quandan Day a day away, what would you like to do on your time off?
I'd like to train with Dravine in treble bass.
Okay, so you already asked for Okot's tuning fork, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you use it. Where are you using it? Just in front of everybody? Just like, see you later. And then just, yeah.
Yeah, wait. So I'm still surrounded by everyone?
Yeah, this is just after Xiao invited all of you to Quandan Day.
Hey, Jorix, do you remember how long the simulacrum time is in treble bass?
Elliot, do I remember? Chris doesn't remember, but just Jorix.
Yeah, you know that it is a hell of a long time. It is like 15 minutes per every minute.
Speed up or slow down?
They are sped up, so it's slow here. So 50 minutes there is 1 here.
Okay.
So you could spend an hour and only in Treble Base, and only 4 minutes would pass on Galea.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's 15 minutes to 1.
Oh, give me an example.
So, for example, if you were to spend an hour there, it'd only be 4 minutes here.
Wow. Well, I'll see you guys in like a week or so, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, you could spend 15 days there.
What?
Yeah, since the feast is a day away, you've got a good 15 days.
Well, I should be able to learn whatever I need to in that time. I'm not the fastest learner, but I'm a strong learner.
Help Dravine.
Like, once I know something, I know it, because that's what being a strong learner is.
Well, good luck, Gus.
Well, goodbye.
Okay, Gus, as you hit the tuning fork and you play an instrument to that tuning fork, and the teal and black world of Treble Bass opens before you, you step through, and once again, you find yourself in a lavender colored room, and you see a giant spider woman standing before you regally. And
Tell Dravine I love her! As the portal closes.
You see she has a large golden bow, and she is shooting arrows that go invisible once she releases them. And you can see that her...
Is this the same bow that Evangeline had? I forget.
No.
Okay.
And you can see that she is aiming at one of her dumb spider minions. And she goes, "Oh, hello, Gustus."
Hi, how come I can see you when I haven't closed my eyes? I know that's a weird question in other places.
Oh, it's because the reason that you can see me with your eyes open is because I took the cloaking off.
Okay, thanks.
Sure. It isn't that the DM forgot for a sec. But as an honored guest, you are able to see with your eyes open. It's crazy. It's a huge benefit.
That is crazy. I'm ready for you to train me. I have a day in non-simulacrum mated time.
So you have a day in the ugly world's time.
Yeah, the main world.
Ugly world. She goes, anything that isn't magenta or teal is just ugly, she says distastefully.
Your attitude is ugly.
She goes, I have a queen over here and nobody can hear me.
I'm also not here.
And she goes, okay, first lesson. I need you to try to sing so that you can see these arrows. You ready?
Oh, okay.
And you can see that what she's aiming at is the little spider minion. He's in a Spider-Man onesie. Because, yeah, why not? And you can see that like right next to him are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are 7 holes ascending. And so when she shoots one, she hits the bottom one.
Law.
Okay, roll me performance on that.
21.
Okay. Now, You see a brief glimmer, but it seems like you were a little bit pitchy, dog, and it went out. Like you phased the right note a little bit, but it seemed like as you were getting there to your song. So she goes, no, try again. And she shoots the same arrow.
Law.
And give me a wisdom. We'll just keep your performance.
12.
Better.
Yeah. She's like, I feel like this is going to take a little bit of time. And she explains to you treble, right? Because, yes, they're in treble bass. So she explains the treble clef. And she tells you about face and how there are 7 notes. And as she does, do you think you would pick this up, or do you think this is like advanced for Gus?
I think it's pretty advanced. I mean, it's kind of like learning a whole new language, but more abstract.
So the next day, she's like, okay, Gus, repeat after me. There are 7 notes. A.
A.
B.
B.
C.
C.
Keep going.
D.
Yes.
E.
Excellent.
F.
Fantastic.
And my favorite, G.
Great! You got it! We learned the notes. Oh my god, that took a day and a half. I can't believe I'm so happy right now. I'm gonna go take a break. And she just like kind of sits and stares in the middle distance again. And she goes, okay, now go in reverse.
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E,
No, reverse.
F, G.
Reverse. So you go to the top, G, and then go back down. Scale back down the ladder.
Oh, I thought you said rehearse.
No, reverse.
G.
Yes?
E.
E?
Yeah.
No. You were right the first time, wrong the second time.
Oh, A, B,
No.
C, D,
Gus,
E.
Gus, as you were doing this, you see one of her hairs turns gray. She's like, "You're so close. You have it one way now." And she has one of her spider minions come up, and she goes, "Okay, just paint their bodies with the letters. So 1 per letter, right? 1 per note, right? So
Right.
So put an A on that guy. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, and B on him, all the way up to your favorite, G for Gustus. Yay. Okay,
Yeah.
so now they're all...
My handwriting isn't very good, though.
Can you read your handwriting?
Most of the time.
Unfortunate.
Most of it.
Yeah? No, that sounds right. Okay. Can you... Okay, well, And so she has them line up in front of you in, A, B, C, D order. And she goes, okay, now count them out again. And then when you get to G, say G and then go down them again. See what I'm saying? So go left to right and then right to left.
Okay. G.
Huh.
F.
Yeah.
E.
Yes.
D.
You said D, right? D is in
Yeah.
Dravine, my favorite letter.
Yeah, D.
Yeah.
C.
Yes.
As in Castile. B as in Burke.
Burke, right.
A as in...
Anelian.
Yeah.
Do you know who Anelian is, Gus?
Remind me.
He was a blade singer.
Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't know him.
He's the most fearsome of all the blade singers, minus
Oh,
Minus
no, he isn't.
Evangeline.
Evangeline is.
Minus Evangeline and Raz, he's the most fearsome. And Gaia. So he's like fourth fearsome. Well, and also...
Oh, big deal.
Well, and then there's the leader. So he's fifth most fearsome. Okay, out of 5, he's 5. But that's still pretty fierce, right?
I guess.
Now, Gustus, I'm going to tell you this. There's word that he's still alive in Galea.
Yeah.
And he's in hiding.
Well, how do you know he's there then?
Excellent question. It's because I'm the queen of spiders. I have a whole network of spies.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
That's convenient.
Yes, it is for me. For nobody else. So...
Just like I kind of have a network of orphans. Except instead of them telling me stuff, I tell them stuff. But it's similar.
And she goes, so I think maybe when you get back to Bartle, you should keep an eye out.
Okay, for an alien. A as in an alien, the first note. The weakest blade singer, but the first note. Or the last note if you're doing it backwards.
And she goes, God, you're so good at when something gets locked in, it really gets locked in, doesn't it?
Yep, I'm a strong learner, not a fast one.
And she goes, okay. And she goes, what instrument would you like to play?
Something that doesn't break easily.
Something that doesn't break easily. Instruments kind of by their...
Preferably like one piece, because like I'm usually in the front with Burke taking all the hits, and that's not going to change. So I don't want them to break my instrument.
Strings are bad, because you have to take care of the strings. Would you like a drum?
Maybe.
Marimba? Steel drum?
What's that?
A marimba is a set of it looks like kind of a piano without the keys, and they are long strips of metal, and you just tap them and they'll generate a sound. It's kind of like a xylophone, but stuck in a key.
That seems difficult to carry around.
They're hand size, they can be. Would you like a drum set? Would you like what are they called?
Bongos?
Would you like bongos?
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
You know those drums with a bunch of cymbals on them? I forget what it's called.
Drums with a bunch of cymbals on them?
Yeah.
You mean like a hi-hat? Are you talking about a tambourine?
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Yes.
Could I get one of those, but a shield?
Yes, absolutely you can. We will make you...
Would there be a way to make... If it's not... Actually, I'll just give my mirror shield to Burke. It's like his, but it has magic powers.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm aware. Yeah, so you want a tambourine shield?
Yeah, as long as it's sturdy and doesn't break.
Oh, we're excellent at creating musical instrument / weapons here. Okay, so she sends 3 of her spider minions to go start crafting that, and you two continue to rehearse. She begins to tell you modes, and keys, and all of the complex things about music theory that I'm sure were a real bear. And it's been 14 days. And roll me a wisdom check.
12.
And she goes, you know, we've made progress. Yeah. Yeah, we have. How about you come back, give me like a month to have a better lesson plan and more patience. And we'll...
Can I give a closing performance with everything I've learned?
Yes, of course you can. A recital? Yes, of course. And so she goes, do you want to do it on top of the skull? My kingdom?
Gross.
Oh, yeah?
And she looks out the window, and as you look out the window, you see a swirl of dragons just in the horizon. And she goes,
Cool.
my brother's out. Yeah, let's fuck with him.
Okay.
Okay. She goes, do you want to take the stage by yourself, or do you want me to accompany you with my voice?
I'd love to support you.
And that's why I like you. And so you guys go on the rooftop. And weirdly, down below you, it almost looks like 1960s Liverpool. And it looks like you... And, and the wind's blowing. And you guys look really cool. She's in a fur coat. Made of music. And I'm going to just put you in a red I'm going to put you in a red raincoat for a sec. She goes, it'll help the performance. And she has two other spider minions that are dressed like George and Paul. And
God damn it.
And she goes, okay, ready?
Yeah.
And she goes, count us off. 1, 2, 3, 4. And roll me a performance.
Ooh, I used my inspiration. My first was a 7. My second was a nat 20.
Oh, hell yeah. So you're tambourining with your shield, yeah?
Yeah.
My God, Gustus, no one has ever made the tambourine sing as much as you have with as limited a knowledge of the instrument and music theory that you have. Jesus Christ, you're pumping out the jams. And as you are doing that, she starts to sing along, and you notice that teal lightning begins to, because teal's a great color, and I'm going to use it every fucking time I can. Teal lightning starts to strike down at where the dragons are swimming in the sky, right? Where they're swirling. And as you two are doing this, you can see them start to disrupt, and Dravine has a giant smile on her face. And she goes, that'll irk him. And you hear thunder and lightning.
Very, very frightening.
And as the thunder claps, you can almost hear a voice, a heavenly musical voice. And it says, oh, this delights me. And you can feel, and you can see that your Thor hammer sparkles with regular electrical energy.
Mamma mia.
And she goes, what the hell was that?
I think that was my other favorite god.
Other favorite. I see. Well,
I realized there's not always a best. Sometimes there's like a group of bests. Just like how the archdiocese is more than one person, there can be more than one best.
I'm suspicious of this, but I'll take your word for it. I would just like to note that one of your gods has actually spent time trying to teach you something.
Oh.
Lots of time. So much time. But I'll take you at your word, Gustus. Have you figured out what you want to give to Burke? Do you want to bring the spider minion? Do you want to bring B the spider minion? You wrote B on his chest.
I don't think he would fit in my world very well.
Yeah, he doesn't fit in here either.
Are you familiar with denim?
Denim? Isn't there a bounty hunter?
See these sweet jeans I've been wearing?
I haven't been able to take my eyes off of them.
Well, if you know how to make things with them, like a jacket like this would be great for him, I think.
A denim jacket?
Yeah.
Do you want it to have anything on the back, like a patch?
Oh, a fish.
Okay. She goes, yeah, let's do that. And so you spend your last night there. You can hear music, and the house band is playing, and they invite you to play with them as she is weaving. And the jacket that she makes, she makes an acid wash denim jacket with a trout on top of a tambourine. So the tambourine is in the background, and the trout with its big open mouth is in the front.
Cool.
And she goes,
and I decided for my shield, I want it just to have like Dravine on it, because like his hammer's Thor, his tambourine's Dravine.
Oh, that's so cool. And she embellished her looks a little bit on the she looks a little bit.
Little Photoshop in there.
Little Photoshop. Added some tasteful blur. And she goes, well, Gustus, it was good to train with you. I hope your friend enjoys that denim jacket. That's a great shield. I can't stop looking at it.
Yeah. Everyone will know you're a god because you have 10 limbs and the limit's 8.
For someone so small, you tower over me with knowledge at times.
Well, I'm a strong learner.
And she goes, oh, look.
I don't even know if I know what I'm saying anymore sometimes.
Well, at least you're part of the group in that way, then. We're all together in that. But hey, you say it charmingly, so we let it slide most of the time. Ready to go back?
Yeah, it's been nice, but I need to go to some Sueño Day. I don't remember. It's so long ago.
Oh yeah, they used to have a lot of holidays.
It's before I had music in my heart. Well, before I learned how to express it.
Right. And yeah, maybe you can learn a Suenan song. Who knows?
Maybe.
She goes, well, Gustus, it was a pleasure.
You too, Dravine.
And we'll see you soon. Maybe.
Bye.
Bye. And you see Spider Minion with a Spider-Man PJs just mop. And he waves at you.
I kind of dismissively wave.
And you are back in Mulhound. All right. Let's go with Jorix. Jorix.
Yes.
All right. So after Gustus goes by and just goes into the portal to Treble Base, you were there, and Castile kind of closes his eyes, and he looks at you, and then he closes his eyes again, and it looks like he's like communing. And
You're not going to fall asleep there, are you? It's a long day for you, isn't it?
Old man.
So when did you get sassy? He says.
When you threw yourself into death like 3 or 4 times. 3 or 4 times ago, I think.
Do you remember that giant dog that took me in its mouth?
Yes.
That's the personification of death, and it literally put its jaw. I was literally in the jaws of death. Remember that?
I do.
Yeah. So like YOLO. Anyway,
Or twice or 3 times.
But who's counting? Not me. I am.
I actually got a message from Taryn and Finch.
Oh, how are they doing?
They're doing really well. Finch is working on something, and he heard about something that you did, and he wants to talk to you about it.
Uh-oh. Am I in trouble, Castile? Oh, shit.
Good luck, idiot.
Damn.
Do you want me to make you a portal?
Oh, that'd be good. I was going to ask for Okat's ball of travel.
Don't worry about it. And he puts the portal.
You're going to kick me, aren't you?
Whoop. Smart ass.
I'll never learn my lesson. Oh, hey, Taryn. How's it going?
And Taryn's wearing an apron, and he goes, "Well, that was quick. Oh, you got shut. Oh, he transported you, huh?"
What gave it away? Me arriving here in my ass, or?
That was a strong indication.
Yeah, we have a very good relationship, me and Castile.
Seems like it. Yeah, seems like it. So Finch is in Finch is in his workshop. He wants to talk to you, and Taryn kind of sits up straight as he says that, and just looks at you slyly.
And I sort of go over to like Taryn's ear and whisper in it like, Taryn, you gotta give me a heads up. What am I walking into there?
Well, it seems like my husband may not be the only inventor in this crowd.
Oh, I did make a thing. Wait, he wouldn't be mad about that though, would he?
You'd have to ask him.
Oh.
Or me if I wanted to tell you, but I don't.
That just ruined the fun, wouldn't it?
You know it.
God, everyone got sassy this episode.
Yeah. Well, it is Javine and Taryn's kind of sassy. I imagine Finch won't be sassy. unless it's Farstan masquerading as Finch.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. All right. And I sort of trudge to Finch's office like a little kid going to the principal's office.
Okay, yeah, you see the door is locked, or the door is closed, and you can hear him you can hear work being done.
I knock very softly,
and it's
almost hoping that he isn't listening. Oh, isn't here. Gonna go back.
It stops immediately.
Shit.
And you hear Finch go, "Is that you, Jorix?"
No.
And you hear another voice go like, "That's a weird voice."
What? Farstan? Oh shit.
There it is. And the door opens, and you see the giant fancy boy Finch with Farstan seated on his shoulder. He's like, "Oh, you're in trouble now."
What did I do?
And Finch says, "Jorix, take a seat."
Okay.
And as you sit, you can see that the wall behind his desk is like kind of shimmering.
Did you do something different with that wall, Finch?
I thought you were going to ask about my new suit, but apparently you didn't notice. Okay.
Sorry, though, the wall just is a little flashy.
Everything I do is flashy, baby.
Of course it was you.
Yeah, what? I'm like all magic.
That's true. Lovely suit, by the way, Finch. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in trouble.
And he goes, "So, when I met you, I just knew you as a magic healer who believed in God, right?
Sure.
And then all of a sudden, one of my friends from the Dwarven Kingdom tells me you and your buddies, who, once again, thanks for everything, you go in there and what's this? You made a little thing for the king, did you?
Oh, that?
Didn't even want to tell me about it? Me, an inventor?
I thought you specialized in clocks.
Were you in Treble Base? When I was there, you and Okot and one of the dwarves.
I feel like we saw you looking at dragons.
So then you saw the secret designs. Or the inspiration for the secret designs. Yeah, they're called the Wings of the West.
I just thought I had a good idea. Are you telling me it wasn't my idea?
And you see like nonchalantly Farsand waves his hand and the illusion drops. And what you see before you are what look like mechanical wervins.
Whoa.
And he goes, you see these?
Yeah, those are... Do they fly?
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy.
I would bet that...
And it takes a lot of it takes a lot of either magical energy, which I have tons of, or we can use we can take a more elegant approach and use a machine that continually pumps, like that mimics a heart, maybe. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Or I could just magic it.
Sounds like Farsand really wants to magic it right now.
We don't listen to Farsand. I would highly caution against saying that again. So
He is on your shoulder. I'd be careful.
the most dangerous place to be on someone's shoulder. And he goes, so what I need you to do is I need you to give me a schematic of what you did so that I can build a mechanical heart to put in every one of these wervins.
Oh, is that all? That'd be no problem at all. I'd love to. I'd love to help.
Marvelous. Marvelous. Damn it, we were supposed to say it together.
Do you guys want to try again? I'll pretend I didn't hear.
Marvelous.
Wow, you guys nailed that cue.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, sure thing. So do you have any like some sketch paper or something I can crack
And
on?
he pulls down a big roll of graph paper.
Oh wow.
He goes, yeah, that's all yours. So just design that, show me what it is, show me how it works, and I'll get to work on that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep. So also, do not tell anybody about this. This is on orders from the Queen.
Ooh.
I'm gonna fly in a different way.
Are you gonna be riding them, Farsand?
That's for me to know.
It's quite the image.
Isn't it dashing? I've been hanging out with him for a month.
Oh, I'm
He loves it.
Finch. Blink twice. If you need a rescue.
And you see him trying to blink, but his eyes aren't closed. And he's like, I have a lot of magic.
Shoot.
Yep. So, make the schematics then.
Will do. And then, Jorx goes to the wall and gets cracking.
And as Jorx is cracking, you actually feel a soft weight on your shoulder.
I turn to look at the weight. Is this a parrot? Oh, God.
Yep. So,
This is unnerving, Farsand.
ended the world once.
Uh-huh.
And then you met your god.
Oh, I did. That was... Wait, how did... Oh, of course. You know everything, don't you?
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Did you know anything about that? Or how I could do it again?
Oh, she's awakened.
So she was asleep before?
She was.
That explains so much.
So, maybe, if you're really cool, which I know is hard for you.
I mean, I want to try to be cool here and say it isn't. But it is.
Get a leather jacket. That always helps.
A leather jacket. Okay. I'll need a chat with Dravine.
Tailor to the adventurers.
Yes.
Tim
Spider leather.
Gann is just like, what happened to me? And he goes, yeah, she's awakened. So, world's gonna end soon.
Because she's awakened? Is she bad? She's not a bad guy, is she?
Nope, just for different reasons.
Totally unrelated to anything else that I've done so far.
Yeah.
I didn't like that hesitation, Farsand.
For some reason, you weigh heavy on the hands of fate. But I'm just going to tell you this. Mm-hmm. You're going to need to watch out for your friend.
Which one?
The one who the one who hates me.
Which one?
I think Burke likes me. I'm pretty sure Gustus knows that I'm the greatest adventurer. You. Well, you're right. I was wrong. Nobody. You don't have friends. Your fellow adventurer. That was too mean.
I rip off some of the drawing paper and wipe it away.
No, Okot.
Oh. Okat's in trouble?
She will be.
That's not good. Any advice? Anything?
Try to calm her down.
Yeah, just try.
That's a tall order.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But try or else. Oh, man. Woof. And actually, when he says woof, you hear a dog bark. I can control dogs.
That had to have been a
sometimes.
coincidence.
I can control dogs.
All dogs?
Actually, yeah.
Even death?
Yep.
You'll have to show me sometime.
And you see that the giant wolf of death is right there. And he goes, wave to him. And the dog, and he does like a dog wave, which is like that really cute kind of awkward, like they don't have good balance.
Yeah.
So he's trying to wave, so he's waving at you in that way.
Is it weird that I wish I had an arm I could throw so we could fetch it?
We could use Castile.
No. I've talked him down on dying too many times.
Yeah, well, oh, you could get a spider minion. Yeah, he doesn't like the taste. But say goodbye, Death. And the dog, once again, like he kind of, like just stands proudly again and then disappears. Yeah, so I'm full of And Finch is like, do you ever stop bragging about everything that you can do? No.
You were with him for how long? A month straight? That must have been rough.
And you see Finch is just looking out the window.
Aw.
He's like, one thing that you learn is that you can leave your mind.
Please teach me your ways.
Oh, you will be taught. And so you drop the schematics. Mm-hmm. And so how long takes you about? How long do you think it would take you to draw the schematic?
So what time did we get to Mulhound? What time did we leave?
You left around 3 p.m.
Okay, so it's probably like 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Okay, and so Finch is looking at this and he goes like, "Oh, that's a very clever design."
Yeah, I had to make a few modifications because what I did with the king, and also this is top secret, so you can't say anything.
Who am I going to tell? Yeah, who is he going to tell?
Farstan, this is top secret. Don't tell anyone not on the good side. We're on the good side, right? I've been on so many sides.
He goes, "If I did tell anybody, I could make them forget."
That's true.
Unless I forgot to make them forget.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, anywho.
To do that?
Anywho, what I did with the king is I used a combination of a new invention called sticky notes that Oka helped me with, and combined it with a revivify spell that would proc. Mm-hmm. What I did here is I used the same binding, except instead of revivify, I used control water, so it could work like you needed a heart that could pump.
Oh, perfect. Yes, that is excellent.
And this way, it can control the entire wyvern, and it can direct the oil or whatever fluid you have wherever it needs to go, and it doesn't have to go through a central heart if you don't want it to.
Excellent.
Or it could recoup more oil from like a random barrel that was nearby, or whatever you wanted to do with it. I don't know. This is just a baseline. You take it from here.
You and I will have to work together again, Finch says. And Taryn comes in with...
I would love to.
And Taryn comes in with some elven treats. He's like, anybody want scones?
Love some.
Blueberry or chocolate?
Blueberry.
Perfect. And Farsan is just like, surprise me, baby! And Taryn gives him a rock. He's like, oh, my favorite. And he just chomps the rock like you do a scone.
I want to ask how, but...
Never ask anything about it from him.
That's a rabbit hole that's dangerous to go down.
Yeah, therein lies madness.
Lots of madness.
No, because I've worked with him for a month.
I repeat, I am sorry.
Hi, everybody. It's your DM, Elliot, along with the rest of WYD.
Hi.
Hello. It's hard to believe.
Hello, travelers.
So it's hard to believe that we've been doing this for a full year. Can you believe it? I can't. Anyway,
I can.
she's full to burst with WYD. We are so close to episode 50, and we're going to do a special bonus called "How's Your Damage?" Where we will be doing a Q&A with everybody, not in character, or maybe sometimes in character. But we need some questions that I can serve up to the cast. So if you want to know where the Mountain Boys came from, even though you know they come from Mount Quarg.
They come from the mountain. It's right there in the name.
But do you want to know?
Why don't we leave the questions to the audience?
Perfect. Anyway, send us those questions either on Twitter at WYDpod, on Facebook at
WYDcast.
or
email us at wydpod@gmail.com.
and in the header put it questions for episode 50.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum.
Wank. All right.
Hank?